Okay, I was gonna say, what was it? The entree.
I hope it was just a half. Probably leftover sand. Just eat it.
Microwave?
Yeah. That's good.
Steamed broccoli.
How's out there tonight? Pretty standard.
The wind died down.
Yeah. We looked pretty good at the start of the game.
This one.
Yeah.
They warmed up too.
Do not.
You know, it's starting to get hot up there upstairs. We had to close because we were worried about it getting too cold and wind and rain and all that. And then all had the hot water posting near the end.
Camera's good. Minnesota United head coach Adrian Heath.
From what you were hoping to get out of the evening, what's your assessment of the night?
Terrific. I thought it was a great crowd. I thought the game was very good for what it was. Considering they just finished. I thought some of our younger players did excellent. Kevin's the only worry. We're hoping it's not too bad for Kevin. But if Kev comes through unscathed tomorrow, it's been a really good evening.
Was that a hamstring for Kevin?
He just felt he felt tight, but he didn't want to push it any further for obvious reasons. But it's, this is why players need games. Once you have that period of inactivity, it's very difficult when you suddenly get into the cut and thrust of it. But I thought there were some excellent performances. Masani at right back was excellent. I thought Wyatt was very good. I thought Lawrence Olam, considering he hasn't had a 90 minutes for a very long time, was outstanding. So there was a lot of good stuff this evening.
How do you assess St. Clair's performance tonight?
I like him a lot. I think the kid's got a huge chance. I thought he could have pushed the ball maybe further out for the goal, but made big saves, looked competent, made good decisions. Kicking was good. The odd little mistake, but for a young kid who's in the infancy of his career, I thought he was showed a lot of promise.
Did you want to see him catch that one in the first half?
Well, yeah, if you don't catch it, you better make sure it goes out the danger area. And it was neither. It's dropped it to somebody. But he's aware of that, we spoke about it after the game. But he's a young boy in terms of goalkeeping. He's got maybe another 18, 20 years ahead of him as a goalkeeper. So, but if he'll learn, and if he keeps listening and learning and working hard at his game, then he has a really good chance.
Adrian, how did a team like that, how did they challenge you differently from the rest of clubs within the league?
Well, I think the biggest difference you will always find the higher up you go in the ladder, wherever, their decision making at crucial times is normally very, very good. And when they go full on. Their athleticism, they're generally bigger, they're generally quicker, they're generally stronger. So that's why they play at the level that they're at. And so it was a good learning experience for a lot of our players this evening. But it was also good for them to get some football. It's as a challenge when you don't have sort of reserve team football. It's something we've spoke about in the past, and I think you could tell that Wyatt's benefited from probably playing more games than the rest, which is obviously the beauty of having the Madison situation. But overall, I was, as I say, my only disappointment so far is Kevin's, minor knock. Now let's hope it is minor.
How did you feel about Abu and Mason's performance today?
Good at times. Thought the movement at times was good. I thought they ran too early at times, and as we've already spoken about them too in the past, athletically they're both very, very gifted. The secret of playing up front is knowing when to run and where to run, and that's what we're still working with them. But they have a lot of tools to work with, and we'll keep working with them. But I thought Abu looked dangerous at times in the first half against a really experienced defender. So there's been some good things, and but there'll be plenty for us to look at and for them to learn when we look at the film back.
I think with the exception of maybe one, maybe two, all the corners seem to go short tonight. Is there something about the short corner that you feel works better?
No, we'll address that tomorrow.
What's your reaction to the Mario?
I think it's maybe something that'll benefit him. He's got one or two little issues that he wants to resolve off the field. He's, getting his girlfriend and his baby, etc. We think that'll help him being down there in his native tongue, etc. And we'll see where it leaves us. But at this moment, we feel it's the best for everybody.
With Romario gone and Miggy at left back and Kev maybe having the knock, are you?
Well, we are. But as I said, there's never a perfect time to make decisions. When people want people, you have to make that decision there and then. And sometimes they come at the wrong time. The big issue for us has been Chase Gasper, who we earmarked in for these games, has had a problem, and Eric Miller's had a little problem. So they've been an issue for us, and they were unexpected maybe a week ago, 10 days ago. So we've got to get them back fit and healthy, and when we do, we'll be fine.
Is there any player in particular you're hoping steps up in Romario's absence?
Well, no, we're hoping that Kev, I thought that I saw enough in Kevin last week and even in spells in the first half today to think that he's getting back to something like he was. So the last thing we need now is for him not to be available for a few weeks. Not just because we're going to miss him, because, it'd be a blow for him. He's just started to get himself looking like his old self again.
A couple minutes for Darwin. How's his ankle?
He's okay. Yeah, he's okay.
Any more for Coach? What does Colin Martin need to do to stay around here and not
Colin's in the same boat, really. What do we do? Do you keep him in and around us, or do you try and get him games? So when you do need him, and he proved in the first half today, he's a good footballer. But he'd be the first to say, and he's just said it, he's thankful that he's had them 90 minutes over the last few weeks playing. So, we'll assess Colin's situation as everybody's when we sit down and see what we have and what we haven't got for the next week or 10 days. Obviously we've got games coming up, Open Cup, etc.
What was the particular message he had for Boo when you took him off?
About timing of his runs, pulling away from the ball, not always running towards it, and little things that we've been talking about. But I think he's a little bit short on confidence in front of the goal, and I think he's trying to rush things a little bit, but he'll come. He keeps making the right runs, getting his timing right. He'll get his opportunities in it. I know what striking's like. If you get one, hopefully then you get a bit of confidence and then you start to get on a little run. Okay, thanks guys. Thank you.